Hi, my name is Sean. I'm a pinsetter mechanic, certified to work on Brunswick A2 and jetback pinsetters. Today we're going to be doing another video for the Calls to Service series in hopes that this kind of fills the gap on YouTube for the lack of videos pertaining to this kind of stuff. Today, what do we want to do? Let's do outer ranges. Outer ranges can get tricky, but yeah, it's all relatively simple. So, for the first thing we're going to do for outer ranges, right, is we're going to learn how this mechanism works. We're going to learn what it is, which parts it is, and all this other kind of cool stuff, right? So, for outer ranges, the first thing we're going to ignore this rod. This link here, that I added that, so you don't have to worry about that. But we're going to worry about this stuff, everything that's tied into the actual linkage here. Okay, so if you're in the back of the machine, you're going to have this link here that goes up. Okay, this link goes all the way up to, I don't remember the specific name, but this is also connected to this rod, and it is also connected to this one of the tubes for the deck hook. Now the reason why that is important to know is because as you pull this link when you're in the back of the machine, it brings the deck hook down, okay? Deck hook down and the rake hook up. That is important for an outer range because once you get the deck up, it does not need to go back down, and then you need to bring that hook up, otherwise it's going to sweep the outer range and you're going to do a respot anyways. So that's basically it for parts and stuff that you need to understand how it all works. It is also very important to make sure that your outer range adjustment is correct, because if not, then you're going to get all sorts of weird shit. Like a few years ago on 2, before we adjusted that, if you had an outer range and there was pins in the deck, as you pulled the lever, got the deck back up, nothing would sweep, but for some reason the deck would shift back and drop all the pins. So very important that you have this adjusted correctly. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and set an outer range pin, and we'll get everything started. Okay, so as you can see, the deck is down. It is at 15 inches. Okay, when you have an outer range, the deck goes down to 15. Standing pins 10.5. Sorry. Strike is 8.5. So now we're at 15 inches because the deck was not able to go down to its 10.5. It has stopped the gearbox because it does not want to continue. So the reason how it stopped, so if you see there on your clutch lever, it is not on the stop. It is on that lever there. I don't know the exact name of it, but that is how the gearbox has stopped. So when you pull this lever, what it's doing is this pin here is pulling on this linkage. Let's go roll with that. This pin is going to be pulling this linkage out from underneath the clutch arm, and that's going to get the gearbox moving again. Okay, so that's how that works. So I know a lot of people, when they do outer ranges, pull it and that's it. Okay, I like to pull and hold. like to pull and hold this lever until the deck is up, because then I know for sure that the deck is up and that it will not sweep. Okay, so we're going to turn the machine on. I'm going to pull and hold this lever. Okay, at the same time I'm going to look and watch the deck, making sure that it goes up. Once the deck is fully up, I'm going to turn off the machine. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Okay, at that point, when the deck is up, you can let go of your lever. Okay, but the reason why you turn the machine off is just in case there's any deadwood. You go down while the rake is still down, okay, and clear any deadwood that's on the deck. At that point, you come back around to the machine, turn it back on, and then the bowler is ready to throw their spare. Okay. So it's all relatively simple. It takes practice, because a lot of times it's if your stuff's adjusted correctly, it shouldn't matter, you know, if holding the lever or not. But that's just the way that I do it. But yeah, it takes practice. If you do the whole pull and hold method like I do, it takes some time to kind of get used to knowing when to let go of it, because too long is wrong and too little, the deck will go back down, but all that kind of stuff. So that's about all I can really tell you about this. I mean, I hope this has helped in some way, shape, or form. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. More than happy to answer your questions. Feel like sharing the video, that would be appreciated. I'm sure somebody can benefit from this. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.